Hi, I'm Gigi.
And I'm Mimi.
Oh my goodness, and this is Love Island
Love
Tea
Island Tea Time!
Time. Oh man, what a finale. What an end.
What an end to an era. Before we get into it, I want to share my mug with everyone that I painted because I'm just so proud of it. I just think it's the cutest thing. I went to paint pottery with one of my friends. It's like a friendship bracelet mug. Hopefully, you guys can see it.
I
On the
mean,
front,
I think that if you're not on Spotify looking at the video, you might want to go on Spotify and check out the video just for a second.
just for a second, it says LITT pod. The D looks a little upsetting, but that's okay. For Love Island Tea Time podcast. And then on the back, it says established 2026.
Oh my
I just think it's
god.
so cute.
It's adorable. I thought when she
Yeah.
first sent me an image of it, she left me a video voicemail on FaceTime, which I've been saying for so long. I'm so glad they finally added that feature because they're like, this person isn't available to FaceTime. Leave them send them a text message. And I've been like, I'm trying to video call them. Why can't I leave a video message? It doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
And so I saw it and I was watching it and I was like, why is she showing me this Taylor Swift merch she got? Because I just saw like the tea and I saw the friendship bracelet, and I remembered you were at some store the other day and you were like, look at all the Taylor Swift stuff. And I was like,
True.
she left me a whole video about a Taylor Swift mug. I was like, this seems odd for her. Like, this doesn't seem quite right. And then I was like, looking, and then I saw the established 2006. Let's go back in time. Established 2026. And I was like, oh my God. And then I freaked out and FaceTimed her back.
Yes.
But
Then
I'm
she was
here.
excited for me.
Still drinking out of my boys whatever mug. That's what I've got.
Cats forever.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of which, it was brought to our attention by a review that some of the drinking noises are very agitating. On top of that, I did eat the other day because I was absolutely starving on pod. I knew I shouldn't have eaten on pod. I'm sorry, but I was starving. You said that you would rather there be less episodes, but quite frankly, if we didn't record in these moments that we have to record, there would be no episodes.
Honestly, truly.
We both have ADD, and it does say in the description that we sip tea while we record. So the tea sipping sounds will stay. I hope that nobody else has a crazy sensory ick about it. Let's just put a disclaimer there about it. But let's finally get into our final four, their dates, and where they ended up ranking in the eyes of America.
Yes.
Let's go for it. Coming in hot at number 4, Kata and Zach.
I'm
Not exactly
sorry.
where I expected them.
No, definitely not. I expected them to be in third. That's where I expected them to be. Fourth, not so much.
In the lineup of people available, yes. If the couple we expected to be in fourth wasn't there at all, I would have expected maybe that then I would understand if Kata and Zach were fourth, and maybe TT and KC could have been third. I would have even understood that.
Mm-hmm.
What you menaces were doing voting for Melanie and Sincere, I don't understand. You have led that girl down a garden path. May someone out there protect her.
Yeah, I really fear the worst for her at this point. You guys have really gassed her up into thinking that her connection's going to work on the outside and that Sincere has changed. Which maybe, and for the people that voted of like, but he has changed. They're good together. They love each other. I strongly encourage you to reevaluate your moral compass in the nicest way possible.
I mean, I can understand how Kata and Zach would end up in fourth, like overall of the entire show, them in fourth. I'm like, okay, sure, I guess I get it. It's just such a bummer because like Kinsey was kind of growing on me, Casey and TT were kind of growing on me. Even Parmita and Corbin, I like believe that they believed in their connection, you know? So it's just
Mm-hmm.
wild to me that an actual gaslighter ranked above the slightly less bad Gaslight.
Well, my thing is like, yeah, Zach says some fuck shit and moves kind of weird from time to time, but he he never moved disrespectfully. He did. He did, but he didn't do it as bad as Casey, and he surely didn't do it as bad as Sincere, who I can't remember what he said. Oh, at one point he said, I've explored, Melanie's explored. I don't know when Melanie explored. If you're talking
When
about
she
Corey,
sat
that was not an
down and had a
explanation. That
picnic with
was
someone?
that was
Sorry,
not an explanation. Yeah, I know. I'm getting off on a tangent here, but like that was not an exploration. You had two whole journeys. I don't believe you guys should have been in third. I'm sorry. I just don't. I'll stand by that. 10 toes down.
How about how dirty the producers did Zach and Kata? Like, their date was, frankly, I honestly thought it would, like, when we had, like, a really low-key viewing party at my work. Like, I got my boss to let us put it on because we had, like, minimal reservations, and I was like, if we say we're showing it, people will come. A few
Mm-hmm.
people came who were really into it. By the end of it, people were cheering and whatever. The ad break before they announced the winner got gasps, and someone's like, I'm leaving. Like, it was silly. And it was nice when
Mm-hmm.
it picked up, but there were several people who were like, what is going on?
Well,
Um,
yeah.
and in the hustle and bustle of being in a restaurant hospitality environment where I do still need to do my job, when I first saw Kata and Zach's date, I was like, oh, this is definitely more romantic than Melanie and Sincere's. I was like, look at all the flowers, look at the speedboat. But watching it back today, which I did because, again, lots of stuff was going on for me. I was like tuning in, tuning out. I was like, actually, this is so sad. They gave them what someone pointed out were craft services sandwiches. They didn't even bother to make sure there's no tomato on them when I'm sure production is well aware Kata doesn't like tomatoes by now after watching her every day for 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just can't wait to find out what they think, or like I would pay to see their reactions to the other dates. Like, really.
Yeah, yeah. Someone on TikTok made a video and they said, Kata doing her makeup, straightening her hair, and putting on a dress just to get soaked on a boat to take the tomatoes off a sandwich and get told by Zach, who won't make her his girlfriend, that he might eventually love her and then get fourth place.
It's so rude.
It's so rude.
He clearly, listen, for some reason, everything that was coming up on my feed today, or on our feed, like the account for Tea Time,
Mm-hmm.
was takes on how Love Island is like a social experiment, how it's not just complete brain rot, because like we get into these crazy conversations about like, is this right? Is this wrong? That it's a picture into like the world of dating and like where people are now as far as like respect and what goes and what doesn't goes and like what men think. And the comments on these videos were sending me. Like, they were alarming. There were, like, so many people who were like, for some reason, the CIA is winning because people are watching Love Island or are distracted from other things. And it's just like, we're allowed to be entertained by a thing and
Right.
also have separate things that we recognize are going on in the world, like trust. So it's just wild that, and obviously, like, if this was some sort of like dark, broy Stanford prison experiment TV show that we were doing all the time, trust, everyone would talk about how it's a social experiment. Whereas because it's like pink and girly and silly, it's like you're like we are I can't even. But it's so real that it is like such a window into dating and like especially what men are actually like. Like, the last couple of years I have felt so vindicated by being like, wow, men are actually just weirdos. They're
Yeah.
actually so weird with what they think and feel about women and the things they'll do even when they claim they really like you, and they will say it to themselves and they'll say it to all their friends, and then they'll go kiss another girl or whatever, or insist they need to go do that even though, like, I do really like you. Or then they'll come and do all that with you and then be like, but actually still I like her. And it's like, how, like, I don't understand how you can't see that, it's how others can't see that, like, this thing that we enjoy is definitely a very clear societal representation. Everyone's like, it's an edited show. I'm like, you cannot write the things these people do.
You cannot write the things that these people say out of their mouths.
Like, truly, the casting, holy cannoli. But Zach's fear of commitment, even though he will say he'll follow her all over the world, but he can't say he loves her, can't say she's his girlfriend.
Oh, she really clung on to that. He said he would follow me anywhere. She told the whole world.
Oh,
Anyone
yeah.
that would listen to her in that villa. Okay. So what? He doesn't even like to hear the sound of your name before his, babe. But he'll follow
Oh,
you anywhere. If that's what matters to you, by all means, settle for crumbs. I
I
hope
guess
one
it,
day you get a taste of the loaf.
I mean, at least he carried her through the water off the boat. I don't know why the boat couldn't be pulled up the way, I guess because it's a boat and there was no dock. But he walked through the water and carried her bridal style through the water so she didn't have to walk through water in her dress after she did already get sprayed with water. So, small silver linings.
But I'm also like, that's the least he could have done.
Truly. And pick the tomatoes off her sandwich.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. I do think they should have placed third. Like, getting into whether or not they belonged in the finale is a whole other discussion. But I do think of the lineup, they should have been third
Yes,
because she
I
does
agree.
really love him.
Yeah, I don't understand why, but love is a thing that I'll never understand.
Yeah. Well, on the other hand, our third place winners, I feel like still through this episode, Melanie will say things are great, but you can see in her eyes that she's like, don't you fuck with me. Like, I feel like she still is like, are you going to fuck me over?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel like she's really feeding into the bullshit. Like she's believing him. I think he got off way too easy.
Watching him sit around go like, damn, she really stuck by me no matter what. That's crazy. I'm like, it is fucking crazy, dog. Like, that's
It is
nuts.
It's crazy to call her resilient did not sit well with me because she was only resilient because of you. You forced her to be resilient after you put her through hell and back. And now you're just like, "Oh my gosh, like I can't believe it."
And
What?
also, to be real, she shouldn't have been resilient because, in that analogy about their relationship, her being resilient in their relationship is her being a pushover. It's her accepting what was going on.
Mhm.
There's a girl on Love
Exactly.
Island UK that I'm genuinely concerned tomorrow night is going to self evict, and she is going to go home to people like chanting her name in the street because they're like, that's right, don't put up with that bullshit. If Melanie had self evicted, first of all, we all know she was being offered a ton of free shit for
Mhm.
leaving him. But if she had actually done it, she would have had so much power. And I'm so sorry, I don't remember whose post this was. I'm quite certain it's on our story. But she would have had so much power if she had just walked away. Even if she let him come back to her later or some shit. But if she had left the show and been like, no, I'm picking myself, it would have been incredible. It would have been historic of Love Island,
Yes, but I think
especially USA.
seeing her journey also ties into that conversation of an accurate depiction of what dating is like.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, if you have never seen a toxic relationship, there you go. That's exactly what it looks like. A toxic relationship with a narcissist at that, who is so good with their words, who can do no wrong, not even a good with their words for the other person. Because if you're an
Good
outsider
enough for
looking
her.
in, you're like, "What did you just say?"
I'm like, is he?
He
He said
lost
something
me.
else on the finale that was cooked that I was like, what?
I'm sure he genuinely lost me too when they got to their date and he had her rock paper scissors for a massage.
That's right.
You should just
Yeah,
want to give her one.
genuinely crazy.
Crazy work. Like,
There's
ugh,
only one massage table and there's only time for one of us to get a massage. Rock, paper, scissors, you for it? Hello?
disgusting.
You put this woman through, the least you could do is rub her shoulders.
Mhm.
The least you could do is rub her back after all the resilience she's had for you. Like, come on.
I don't know. That fuck ass bun and that fuck ass haircut. Just he.
This
I
episode is
can't
gonna
do
get taken
it.
down from YouTube when we are on YouTube. It's gonna get taken down.
No, literally. I'm so over him. And God, I pray every day that she wakes up and maybe if she rewatches the episodes, she'll actually see, like, I don't know. Maybe movie night wasn't enough for her, but I need her to actually like see everything the way we did.
Absolutely. And that's why I kept saying that over the last couple episodes, or maybe just the last episode, but I've been saying all weekend. I would hope that companies offering you free shit, many companies offering you free shit, and seeing all the likes and shares and whatever on those posts would give you some version of pause. You know? Like, I would hope that you would at least be like, damn, that's how everyone else sees it. Like, people were voting for me, not for him. And by the way, can we all just get on the same page and probably all make videos and be like, hey, Melanie, we got you, girl. Like, we voted for you, but just so you know, we did not vote for you for him. Like,
Right.
if people could just let her know
No,
she was going to
truly.
be a solo winner, if anything.
But I also fear that there were people out there that were voting for them as a couple. And that's why I said the moral compass comment, because that it's just not right. It's just not right. That relationship is not right. Do you hear me? It's not right.
God, I'm so worried about them. I'm
And
really worried about like her future continued heartbreak. But sometimes you just have to go through it. We've all gone through it. If any of you are her age or younger and haven't gone through it yet, you will go through it. It just happens. Or may you have many blessings and never go through it and just find your person magically. But like it's just part of life, I guess.
yeah, I want to say two things.
One.
The person that for family night, I guess, is his stepfather, not his actual father. So I feel like it made sense why he was kind of like half listening to the man, because I don't know if he really has like that relationship with his stepfather. Two, when his little brother, I was watching the finale with my friend Taylor. She said that little eyebrow slit and that little brother's eyebrow was all we needed to know about the kind of environment Sincere was raised in. I'm so sorry. I don't want to shit on anybody's parenting skills. But when you have a little boy when you're walking around with an eyebrow slit, could never be me. Could never be me.
I don't know
As
what
a
it
mom.
means. I don't know what it means, so I cannot judge, and I'll never have children, so it means nothing to me. This is part of why I won't ever have children. I don't want to make those kind of decisions. I don't want to fight about the iPads and the social media and whether or not they should be raised vegan for the environment.
Oh my
I don't.
gosh.
Pass for so many reasons. But you did just remind me that I can tell you right now, and I think I brought it up before, all of Sincere's whatever has something to do with his mama. Come on.
Right.
Because she went, I'm so proud of you. You've been showing all of your emotions on TV and like doing your thing. Like the way that she said it. Meanwhile, you could tell Melanie's dad barely gave a fuck. He's like, I love you, Melanie. I love you. I'm rooting for you. Nothing about Sincere. Not one word about Sincere. Everyone else is like, we love you together. Da, da. Melanie's dad went, I love you. I'm rooting for you. I can't wait to see you. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Meanwhile, Sincere's mom was like, you've done such a good job and I'm so proud of how you've handled yourself. And I'm like,
That part. I just wouldn't have sent a video in if
uh,
I was his mom. I'm
I would have at
like,
least, I know that the point is that it has to be happy stuff, but like, I would at least go like some middle version where it's like, this summer has been a big learning lesson for you. And I really hope that, you better treat Melanie like, I don't, there's other ways to be supportive,
yeah.
but also be like, you better change it up. You better behave, young man. Some ain't right. Some ain't right.
Some ain't right.
Some ain't right. So, on to second place. The winner's deep down in my heart, because I truly believe they're going to get married and have 3 children or some shit. Like, and the producers believe it too, apparently, because
They really do.
that date, once that date
Magical.
came up on the screen and I saw floating books in the air, I was like, oh my God.
It was gorgeous. It gave Beauty and the Beast. It was like
Truly?
straight from a Disney movie.
It was like Beauty and the Beast? Beauty and the Beast and Princess and the Frog had a baby.
Yes, and also Cinderella with Brandy.
Yes, also that. Oh, but like all the flowers, I forget. Is that guy's name Chris? The famous TikToker with the black hair?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think his name is Chris, but he did a video about the dates, and he's like, producers talking about the dates, and it's like, Melanie and Sincere, just send them away from the villa, send them on a floating thing, they can make their own food. And
Mm-hmm.
for Kata and Zach, you just like put a decal on a boat with their name, and like they can drive around and then maybe put some flowers on the table, whatever. Anaya and Carl, he's a prince, she's a princess, flowers, like $50,000 worth of flowers, chandeliers hanging. Like, make an actual storybook for them, an actual physical storybook with illustrations that they read out loud and got golden subtitles written across the screen. It was
Mm-hmm.
insane. Like, it truly was to another level.
Truly, and I was sobbing through the whole thing like a baby. I barely took any notes on the date because the date left no room for any notes. It was just perfect. It was like, it was perfect. Even their little crowns and then they're dancing at the end. I was like, and my friend Taylor looks at me and she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like,
No.
no, no, I'm not.
No, you weren't. Could tell you that for free. And
Mhm.
then she got emotional and she's like, and then they played the clip for them of her being upset by Casey and him going, "It's okay, Anaya." And then I'm almost certain like he probably wouldn't have seen the episode of like what happened after he left because it was so like he came right back basically. So he probably wouldn't have seen that episode where she was crying and went, "I should have kept Carl. I should have just
Right.
kept Carl." And like literally said that like moments later, and then you could see on his face that he was like, "Oh, wow, like they're just so freaking wholesome." Except for
Truly.
when
And
she's
then
talking about her super expensive Sweet 16 or whatever it was. It was casino themed with backup dancers.
I wasn't even listening. I was just admiring the whole thing and just they come back and he talks about how like she just feels like home. And boys have said this before in the villa
Zach
about
said it
the
in the same
girls.
episode, and I didn't believe it.
I didn't believe it, but when Carl said it, I'm like, yeah, yeah, I believe it. This is love.
And then he started talking about Japanese philosophy and like how things don't last forever and how that's sad, but it's only sad because of how beautiful it was. Like,
Can't
this
I don't know where they found that man. I don't know what even possessed him to go on Love Island. But just he really came in and was like, I always knew it was you, Anaya. I wanted it to be you. I'm so glad it's you.
stop. I'm going to cry. Please stop. This is what I'm saying. Obviously, Trinity and Bryce won. They deserve the money. They deserve the win. They're also a beautiful couple for all these other reasons. But there is something about Carl and Anaya and the fact that she got so screwed over and that she had this strange experience to begin with and that he is just like so wholesome because like Trinity and Bryce, I want to go party with them. Anaya and Carl, I want to wave to as they pass by on a float. You know what I mean? It's different energy.
Yes.
Like
Mm-hmm.
Trinity and Bryce are more real. Anaya and Carl are like the dream. You know what I mean? It's like if you could be two like so wholesome, lovely people. But Bryce and Trinity are also so wholesome, lovely. There's just something about Anaya and Carl that the princess prince thing, like just something about the fairy tale vibes really get me. And it's also again, it's about the heartache in the beginning of it to like how strong it
Yeah.
was. Whereas with Trinity Price, I was really like, I don't know about this, I don't know about this, I don't know about this. I didn't know about it until Casa Amor, and then like especially when he asked her to be his girlfriend, I was like, I see it now. I see it now. Anaya and Carl I've
Mhm.
seen from the very second they started, from their first kiss, like, come on.
I saw it from their first like initial convo when she's like when he's talking about volleyball and she goes, ah,
I
I
play
play
volleyball.
volleyball. She's like, I was really excited.
She was. Oh, also, you're welcome, Anaya, because America brought that man back for you. You're welcome.
You're
People could
welcome
have
to
brought
Anaya.
that other man back for Melanie, but we didn't because we knew she would waste it.
And I think that was the one single-handedly most amazing move that producers did this season
Yeah,
was to have that option.
yeah,
If you do it again next year, it better be worth it.
yeah.
Don't be
It's
bringing
got to
no
be
fuck shit back.
so worth it. Um, Trinity and Bryce are adorable. They're very precious. They were so happy. They said
Yes.
the L word.
Their date bored me, to be honest.
Really?
I just wasn't listening because it just felt repetitive. I love them. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong. I think they obviously deserve to win. They've been together since day one. It's very evident that they still chose each other
they
even
ride for each
though
other.
yeah. I wasn't listening until he said I love you. And then I was
Aw,
like, "Oh, you know,
like that's precious.
yes. Nothing could top Carl and Anaya's date for me. They should have been like the last ones to be shown. Does
The
that make
producers are
sense?
wild for that. I just couldn't believe they went so hard. Someone on the production team like loves Anaya down. Like
Mm-hmm.
really is just like she had such a hard time and cried so much. We better make sure they feel it and like and this is the other thing. If Trinity and Bryce break up, I'll be like, "Aw."
Mm-hmm.
But kind of like, "Okay." You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
like if they don't get married, do the thing, I'll be like, "Oh, okay." If Anaya and Carl break up, it's actually going to hurt my soul.
I'll never believe in love again.
I know. I'll
No,
be like,
nope, I won't even
no.
sing.
But
Because I was gonna.
yeah, I do think Trinity and Bryce were the most deserving couple because like Anaya and Carl would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like regardless of whatever happens to them, even if I do get heartbroken by them breaking up, I probably would have still hit the vote for Trinity and Bryce button because it in my mind would have always been who do I want to win 50K? Or sorry, we've been watching UK and US. UK is less money because their money is worth more. Um, it would be like, who do I want to win $100,000? It's those two. It's the guy who's been working on garbage trucks to make ends meet. It's the girl who was working at a hardware store and had no idea what was going on in the hardware store just because she's like, this is my job. Like, I wanted them to get the money. I think that they, it's also so admirable that they did really like learn to love each other,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Because that
Yeah.
is also, I feel like a lot of people have told me it's not always about the sparks and the butterflies and whichever every time. And it's not always about exciting. It's about who's really there for you. It doesn't always feel like crazy to begin with. It can be like a slow burn and then the thing and the thing. So, yeah, mad respect to
Yes.
them forever. And like when she started crying after they won, I started crying. I was like, I'm getting emotional thinking about it now.
Yes. I will say that as someone who considers herself demisexual, I always pay attention to personality over looks. So
Mhm.
that initial attraction towards people, it sometimes isn't always there for me. Sometimes I'm like, why are you talking to me? And then someone talks to me and then I'm like, oh, I understand. We ride for each other now. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I do think that they were the most deserving couple to win that money. I Trinity, she got me good when she was crying at the end because she's just like, girls like me, bro, where I'm from, this just doesn't happen to girls like me. And I was like, I understand and I'm so proud of you and I love you for it. And I'm so proud of all four of these women for being women of color and being in the final four. And they talked about that too, which I was so grateful for.
They did. I'm just straight up crying. Like, and those dumb people be like, it's just reality TV. It's so stupid. Why are you so invested in people that you don't even know? Because I am, okay?
Why are you invested in celebrities that you don't even know? It's the same thing.
Why are
You
you invested in anything?
Why are you alive? No, I'm saying.
Why do you get out of bed in the morning? Like, let me have my silly show where I can get
Exactly.
mad at men for 90% of it and then mad at women for 10% of it. Like, and
Truly.
talk to my besties about how people and couples treat each other. Like, come on.
Mhm.
Oh my god. But yes. It was it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
It was
I
pretty good. I have one singular complaint.
okay. Is it about Melanie and Anaya making out in the pool at the end? Not to complain about
No.
it, but to be like, ma'am, is
Well,
there something going
no,
on?
I think Melanie is open.
That's for sure. I mean, listen, I was saying this. Some people at the restaurant were talking to me about it, about Love Island. They're like, we don't know anything about it except that there's like a questionably like, and they said it this way, which was interesting. It was a gay couple that said to me, there's like a questionable gay romance or something like that they said to me. I don't remember exactly how they phrased it, but even I was like, what is happening? Like, why is that? And I just looked at them. I was like, come on, everybody's a little gay. Like, what does it matter? Just like let them fake hump each other.
Exactly. Here's my one singular complaint. I said it to you and I'll say it here. I better never, ever, ever, ever again. I better never have to sit through an hour and 50 minutes of that shit again.
Well, they've got to do something because they don't do a live finale, which
Well,
is
maybe they should.
crazy. I
Maybe
wish they
they
would do a
should.
live finale. I was talking to people about it, and I was like, well, the votes are on right now, right? And they were like, no, the votes closed
Mm-mm.
on Friday. What do
Yeah,
you think happened? And I was just like, but in the UK, the votes. And it took me until the very end that I was like, oh my God, this isn't live. Because in
Yes.
the UK, when they have the final, it's a live final. They do
Yeah.
like stuff about their last day in the villa for like the first half hour, and you have a half an hour to vote during the beginning of the show. You vote on the last regular episode night as well, but then you have time to do a second vote. And so like the people that love People Down really get a chance to like double down and vote more. So I was like, "Oh, I was like, okay. I'm realizing now that this isn't live. That's fine." Um but yeah, it's just kind of it just feels kind of barren. They do that in Australia too, though, to be fair. It's not a live final because Australia films the whole season in advance now. They used to do it in real time like the other shows, but they do it all in advance now, and they actually film um four different endings. Like they all have to pretend they won.
Yes.
And they don't know until the
Yes.
episode airs whether or not they've won, which is a whole other rigmarole.
Yeah, I
Um
remember that fact. Learning about that fact.
It's crazy. It's been like that for like at least the last 2 years, I think. But um yeah, it's just like it's that's part I think that's part of why it's so long. And then because usually they like win and then they sit to the side and they do a whole interview and then they play back clips of their entire relationship individually and then talk about like what's next for you, where do you see yourselves going, like if they aren't boyfriend girlfriend yet they'll ask like do you see yourselves becoming boyfriend girlfriend soon and all of that. And I would honestly rather see that stuff. Usually the final dates are like episodes before, but I don't think they do the final dates anymore on UK. They've been
Mm-hmm.
switching it up. But it was a long final. I also thought it was only going to be an hour long, but when I saw it was an hour and 50 minutes, I was like, of course. Of course it's an hour and 50 minutes.
I would have taken an hour and a half, 90 minutes. Cut it at that. But 50? Close to damn near 2 hours? It doesn't need to be that long.
They want to get
Doesn't
that
some of
ad
that
revenue, baby. If it's longer, it's more ads. That
well,
ad break sent everyone. The whole restaurant went, oh, like when they're like the winners of Love Island are, and then it went to the Love Island logo. Everyone was like, no, because they just wanted to know what was going to happen.
some of us don't have ads.
That's right. It was too quiet for too long. I'm so sorry. This is also on video, so you would understand.
Yes.
Um, I think overall, I'm gonna give this season like a solid 4 stars. I'm gonna go ahead and do 4 out of 5 stars. At the beginning, I was like, I don't know, but all the Casa Amor drama, how diabolical Sincere was, even though I don't want them together, very watchable. Even though I was angry for almost the entire season,
Mm-hmm.
it was still entertaining, and I still did want to know who won. I was excited to see who won, and so I was like, I think I enjoyed it more than I think that I believed that I did, really. I'll still give it a 4 out of 5. It's still I still love Love Island.
Yeah, I mean, I love Love Island. I'm giving it a 3.5.
Okay.
Just because I would have loved for them to mix it up more, and they didn't. We had a
Hmm.
lot of people just stay in their regular old couples, whereas we know in the UK, everyone is still exploring to this day and is still in new couples to this
Oh
day.
my god,
And
don't
it's
even get us
almost
started.
the end of the season. So,
It's crazy. It's crazy.
yeah.
I if it was out of 10, I would say 7.5. I would say a little under 4 stars. Just a little.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Three,
But I'm just going to give it the
3.75.
4 because I just started crying thinking about the winners. Like that really
Yeah,
notched
that's
it
true.
up for
You
me.
did.
If y'all want to stick around, we're going to do superlatives, and I think we should only do the top 8, or rather everyone who was in the finale, don't you? I don't think we should go through all those people. It's too much.
Yeah, so you're saying the final four
Well,
or the
I'm going to give
ones
you
that were there at the fortune cookie thing.
the finale. I'm going to tell you my first one.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Mhm.
I think we should go ahead and give best dress to Ariana.
Maddox?
Yes.
Hmm.
Really?
I
Of
just don't think,
everyone on
well,
the show?
of everyone on the show, yeah, I mean, I guess.
I think second would be Kata.
I think second would be Anaya for me.
Hmm, okay. Okay. But to be clear, I think that the US suffers because they have a Shein collab. That is their sponsor, whereas the UK has eBay, who has people running around in vintage Miu Miu and Versace and like Louis Vuitton bags. Like, you know what like you would not believe the stuff that the UK Islanders get to wear, and the fashion is so
Yeah.
chef's kiss. It's so chef's kiss comparatively when you're just like, oh, this is Shein.
Yes.
But I think Ariana had like a bunch of really fun, solid looks.
Yeah, I guess so.
If
There
we're
were just a
talking
few that I was like,
superlatives,
yeah, okay, fine. I'll give it to her.
thank you. I think that's actually weirdly the one that mattered most to me.
Well, yeah, but you're definitely a fashion girly, whereas I'm not.
Yes, you are. Shut up.
Okay.
Now, class clown. And I'm using this not in a good way. Sincere. It's the only superlative I'm willing to give him.
Yes, I agree.
It's really hard for me to not put a clown emoji over his face.
Can I give a second place? It would be Corbin.
Fair enough. If we're doing it not in a nice way. No, no, no. It's Gall. Come on. It's Gall.
Not in a nice way?
Yes. That man was
I
messing
still
around.
give it to
Come on.
Corbin. I still give it to Corbin. I was pondering. I still give it to him.
Speaking of Gall, just a little tangent. Have you seen he's been letting Jen throw coffees in his face?
They're like best friends right now.
I know, but like he's letting Jen throw coffees in his face because he realized it because he got to work and all of his female employees were like, you need to do damage control. We've been doing damage control now. You need to do damage control. And he went, well, she could start throwing coffees in my face, I guess.
Good for her. She deserved it.
Okay. Then for Trinity and Bryce, I thought they deserve maybe best all around.
Yes.
That makes sense. And then on the flip side, I want Anaya and Carl to be most likely to succeed
Yes.
because I want them to last. And
That was
then, but
obvious.
Trinity and Bryce, they won the thing, and like overall of the whole show, they're the best, right?
Yes. I'm not here to argue with you.
I really feel like we're in that episode of Rick and Morty.
Which one? Because I've seen them all.
The one where Jerry's stuck in the the fake
Get it
world
out.
and they lower it to like minimum efficiency so everyone in the fake world just keeps telling him, yes. Hungry for apples? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
You understand now?
So that would make you Jerry?
Fine, I guess so.
We digress.
I just thought maybe you'd be like, I want them to succeed too.
No, I already said that. I do want them to succeed. My superlative would have been like most likely to get married.
Oh, thank you. This is what I need you here for. Okay, most likely to. Oh my god, wait. Canva, don't fuck around with me.
It'd be doing that sometimes.
Get married. You can't sue us for this because it's not a real song. Okay. Thank you. This is what I'm saying. This is what I want to
Okay.
hear. I want you to fight with me. Don't look
Okay.
at me like that. And so Trinity Bryce still best all around?
Trinity and Bryce, I'd give them most genuine.
Okay. Okay. I'll put that on a sticky note.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, okay. Then, for Melanie, I wanted to give her best smile because I just want her to smile more. I just want her to be happier.
Aww.
I'm getting emotional. I know that I had my moments of riding against her, but it's because I want the best for you, girl.
I think we all did, but we didn't see where her behavior was coming from until we understood where her behavior was coming from. And it was coming from a man that has a fuck ass bun. He couldn't have at least taken the bun down when he was wearing that really expensive tux.
Incredible. Incredible. He just didn't feel like doing a fresh wash. The wash schedule just didn't work out, okay? You know what that's like. Okay, fine. I'm gonna change
No.
it to most genuine.
Okay.
Most genuine. I'm so sorry I said it like that. I really regret it. Oh,
Don't do it.
most genuine. Okay, so I obviously think cutest couple goes to Bryce and Zach, right?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. They were
Absolutely.
they were sending me how many times they made sure to put in that they were talking about their bromance
Mm-hmm.
into the finale, and they're like, "Oh, no, we're the luckiest because we both got two loves."
Jesus Christ.
Adorable. So then that leaves Kata, and this is the one that's had me stuck. I don't know why, but then it's just like to the point where it's like it's the last person, and then there's too many options.
Mm-hmm.
So help a sister out.
Best laugh.
Oh my god, okay, I was gonna say that. Okay. You get me. Okay. And this is gonna be so cute. I'm gonna make an actual little yearbook page and
Okay.
put their like pictures and say the thing. So we have what would you give Ariana Madix besides best dressed? Best host? She's gonna win that Emmy anyway.
I wouldn't give her best host because I think Megan Thee Stallion was the best host.
She was really fun. Ooh, maybe I should add that. Okay, so
No, I would give Ariana best dressed. I would. There was just a few of her outfits that I was like, even yesterday, her hair was bothering me.
me
I loved
too.
her dress. I don't know why they would give her those stripper heels
I
because
was
that's what they
thinking that
were.
I loved the dress until I saw the heels, and then I was like, what's happening? Maybe she just wants to be tall. Maybe she's tiny and she just wants to be tall.
I think she is tiny.
Well, maybe she just wants to be tall. You should know something about that.
That was insulting as fuck. I haven't grown since the 8th grade. You don't know what it. Try being my size, Amy. You don't know how it is.
Who is Amy?
If anyone listening understands that reference, please leave a comment. And I will send Gigi where it's from when we're done recording.
Okay. Okay. Best dressed, Ariana Madix. Most genuine, Trinity and Bryce. Most likely to get married, Anaya and Carl. Oh, and then it says most likely to succeed again because I haven't changed that one. Best smile, Melanie, because we want her to smile more. And class clown, Sincere. Oh, and then
Yes.
Zach and Bryce are cutest couple, and Kata is Beth Laugh.
Yes.
We did it! We did it, Joe. We did it.
We did it.
um, it's been a
And
crazy
this,
season. It's been a
yeah,
crazy season.
it has been. It has been. It was a bittersweet feeling of having it end for sure. We still have UK, so that's why I'm like, it's okay. We still have UK.
It's true. I am definitely going to be in tears at the end of this UK season because it's been so insane. Everyone's been
Truly.
turning their heads and getting in fights, and also the dynamics over there of how the standards that men hold women to versus the standards men think that they should be held to are nuts. Because it's been similar on US. It's just the picture into where we are at currently is crazy. There's a finale on August 31st, right?
You mean a reunion?
That's the word I was thinking. A different word came out of my mouth.
That's okay. Yes,
There's a
there's a reunion.
reunion. Oh, say it. You say it. I don't
There's
want to talk.
there's a reunion on August 31st. You and I both agreed that that was too soon.
Listen, I know it's exciting to get everybody together like right away. I just think it's strange. Like I feel like with other reality TV shows, it's kind of like the thing of they usually shoot like way in advance of when the show comes out. So I understand having a reunion because then like a few months have passed. Like having a reunion just a little bit after the end of the show makes kind of more sense. Whereas as far as Love Island goes, a lot of people just saw each other 30 days ago. I want time for people to break up. I want time for people who have broken up with each other, gotten together with other people in the group, and broken up again. But I guess we do get Life After the Villa. Depending on what that trailer looks like, if they get this Life After the Villa and there's some Melanie and Sincere shit in there, I'm going to watch that because I want to know. I want to know what's going on.
Exactly. Yeah, we would watch it and we would talk about it.
For sure. But we will be back on September 1st to talk the reunion, and we're still doing what's the word?
Burn. Oh,
We're still doing UK, and we will be doing probably weekly episodes after UK wraps up as well. Thank you to everyone who listened to us despite our chewing noises. That
it really
comment
kept her
kept
up
me
at
up at
night.
night. It kept me up. It really did. I read it and then I was like, oh my god, what did I do? It's the only review on Apple Podcasts now. And I'm like, great. And I feel terrible about it. It sent me into an anxious thing, and then I had like a little monologue in my head, and I was like, but we're just starting and we're new and we don't have it all together yet, and one day we'll have someone who sound edits and who will cut out all the smacky noises I make if I ever needed to eat a snack again, or I wouldn't have to work a whole other job. And it's like even pearls come from gunk that got into a clam, and so you just have to deal with the gunk for a little bit and then it becomes a pearl, and that's us.
Guys, I
These were
think
my
she's
thoughts.
unwell.
Took me so
It's
long to fall
okay.
asleep after that. Never read your comment section before bed.
Yeah.
Delete. Bad idea. Regardless, to everyone who has stuck with us and who wasn't bothered by it, slash, who will forgive us. Thank you for listening. This has been a blast. I hope you keep listening or tune in to see what we're talking about, because we will be around. And if you do watch UK now that there's a Love Island shaped hole in your heart, you've got a lot of episodes of the show to watch, and we've got an episode to go along with every single episode of that show.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's out there for you.
Absolutely. I have been seeing a lot of people already be like, now what am I supposed to watch? The UK version if you're not already.
Yes.
Because it's 10 times juicier.
Right now, yes it is. I hope that Love Island USA gets over this hump of people not wanting to do the thing and being whatever, and having contestants get booted off for the reasons they've been getting booted off.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, anything else from you, Mimi?
No, are you going to cry again?
No, I'm not gonna cry again, okay? But that's the tea.
That's the tea.
Thanks for listening. You will hear from us again on the 1st of September if you're only going to tune in for USA stuff. And otherwise, bye.
Bye.